Oh my goodness, Miss Cassidy is always leaving her trash all over the floor and the table. Oh!
Welcome to the third night of VBS.
But before we get started,
let's jump into some songs.
Study your Bible, pray every day, pray every day, pray every day. Study your Bible, pray every day, and you'll grow, grow, grow. And you'll grow, grow, grow. And you'll grow, grow, grow. Study your Bible, pray every day, and you'll grow, grow, grow. But we can throw out your Bible, forget to pray, forget to pray, forget to pray. Throw out your Bible, forget to pray, and you'll shrink, shrink, shrink. And you'll shrink, shrink, shrink. And you'll shrink, shrink, shrink. If you throw out your Bible, forget to pray, and you'll shrink, shrink, shrink. So what do we gotta do? We gotta study our Bible.
woo!
We gotta pray every day.
Yeah!
Study your Bible, pray every day, pray every day, pray every day. Study your Bible, pray every day, and you'll grow, grow, grow. And you'll grow, grow, grow. And you'll grow, grow, grow. You study your Bible, pray every day, and you'll grow, grow, grow.
Jesus loves this I know, for the Bible tells so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves. Yes, Jesus loves. Yes, Jesus loves. The Bible tells me so.
All right, guys, just to recap, the very first night we talked about Jesus as healer when he healed the paralyzed man. On the second night, we talked about Jesus as master when he calmed the storm and how he's master of all the world. Tonight, our theme is Jesus as provider. We're going to be talking about how Jesus provides for needs through the feeding of the 5,000.
Okay guys, I know you might have seen this experiment before, but we're taking Diet Coke and Mentos and putting them together and seeing what the reaction is. We're doing this because it's going to tie back to our lesson, with the theme being how something so small like a Mentos can have a big reaction with the Diet Coke.
Yep.
All right, so we saw what just happened with our experiment. The Mentos that we put inside of the Diet Coke made the Diet Coke explode big, right? Well, that's a great example of how something really small can make something turn into something really big.
Many people heard about Jesus. They heard that he was a good teacher and helped people to learn more about God. They heard that he could make sick people well. Sometimes, big crowds of people would gather just to hear Jesus speak. One time, Jesus and his apostles wanted to spend time together away from the big crowds. Where could they go to be alone? Well, they decided to get into a boat and sail to the other side of the Sea of Galilee. They could rest and talk together in the quiet of the grassy hill, away from the cities and people. So, they sailed across. The Sea of Galilee is not very big. The people could see Jesus and his apostles landing the boat on the distant shore. The people wanted to be with Jesus so much that they decided to follow him. They walked all the way around the sea to the other shore. Soon, there was a huge crowd of people gathered to hear Jesus preach. There were 5,000 men, plus women and children. When the evening came, the apostles began to wonder how all of these people were going to eat. They were far away from any towns. Maybe Jesus should stop preaching so that people could walk to a town and buy some food. Jesus knew the apostles were kind of worried. He asked one of the apostles, "Philip, Where are we going to buy bread for all of these people? Philip was from a town near there, and he knew that it would cost a lot to buy food for over 5,000 people. Philip answered Jesus, "I would have to work for 8 months to earn enough money to feed this crowd." Andrew was another apostle. He had been asking people in the crowd if they had any food. He finally found one boy who brought his lunch. The boy did not have much food. He only had 2 small fish and 5 small loaves of bread. Andrew did not know how the small amount would feed over 5,000 people, but he took the food to Jesus anyway. He knew that Jesus could do anything. Jesus said, "Divide all of the people into groups of 50 and tell them to sit down on the grass." Soon the whole crowd was divided into small groups. Then Jesus did a wonderful thing. He prayed to God to thank him for the food, and then he began handing bread and fish to people. Jesus began with only 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread, but every time he handed it to someone, more bread and fish would appear. Jesus gave bread and fish to everyone in the whole crowd. Everyone ate bread and fish until they were full. Finally, when everyone was finished, they cleaned up all of the small pieces of bread left over. The leftover bread was enough to fill 12 baskets full. Jesus fed over 5,000 people from 2 little fish and 5 small loaves of bread. No human being could do a miracle like that. Only Jesus could. Jesus was powerful enough to take care of a whole crowd of people. And Jesus is powerful enough to provide for you and me.
All right, guys, so for tonight's craft, we're going to make a basket out of paper, and we're going to put our 2 fish and our 5 loaves inside of the basket. So for tonight, you need 2 pieces of paper, scissors, and your fish and your loaves. So what you'll do with the first piece of paper is you'll take your scissors and you're gonna cut probably about 4.5 inches into the paper in all 4 corners. All right, once you've done that, we're gonna use a stapler tonight, but you are more than welcome to use tape. In fact, it might even work a little bit better. So we are going to staple or tape our corners together in one of the corners. Then you will just go to the next corner. You're gonna do this in all 4 corners. Then you're gonna cut a long piece of paper, probably about 2.5 or 3 inches wide. Just one little strip from your second piece of paper. Then you will staple it to each side of the basket. And then once you cut out your fish and your loaves, you can put them in here and you can tell the story of how Jesus feeds the 5,000.
Okay guys, so tonight's snack is just goldfish, so enjoy.
All right guys, that's it for the 3rd night of virtual VBS.
We hope you enjoyed studying about Jesus as provider when he fed the 5,000.
But first, you know what's next.
Booster, booster, be a booster.
Don't be grouchy like a rooster. Booster, booster, be a booster. And boost our Bible school.
Booster! I
Booster!
didn't say that.
We hope to see you back tomorrow night to learn about another miracle of Jesus.
Bye, guys.